Hey everybody, welcome back to Settlement Survival. Your friend Sarmate here. I hope we're having a fantastic and amazing day today. In this one, we are going to work on a couple of things. We got our leather action over here. Got this completed. I have the silk done, and once this development point gets completed, we're going to grab a wearable. I also have the delivery thingy-doodler researched. The next thing up is going to be animal power after we get to wearable. So let's get into that. So I have also been upgrading all of our little houses around town here to luxury houses. So that's coming along, doing great. In this little area that's still getting worked on, as you can see. For our tents over here, speaking of houses, I was making some textiles, right? So I noticed that that was an upgrade for the tents. So I threw that in each of our tents that we had around town. We don't have very many, but I figured, hey, we might as well make the tents as nice as they can be, right? So that's what we did. In this area, we had a bunch of tree stuff. And I was looking at my stockpile of timber, and I was like, you know, I don't really need this many trees coming in. You know, as long as we're still producing enough to meet our demand, I think we'll be okay. And so that's what this clear area is from. So let's get into some of the things we are going to need for our silk and our new leather working stuff. So first off, let's do the clothing factory. We are, as you can see, very low on clothing. So we need to put that in here pronto. So we're going to do a couple of these. I'm probably going to do 2, 3. That might be a little excessive, but we need them right now. So let's do it. Laidstone Road. We're going to lay that across right over here. And let's see, we need a Silkworm Shed as well. So we'll do a couple of those. These are our mulberries right over here. You know, it might be handy if these were like right here, but we don't really have a whole lot of room. It could work right there. All right, let's do it. We'll put one in there. I'm not sure how many we're gonna need, so I might need to add a couple more of those a little bit down the line, and we can do that. That's no problem. So we have the leather works and the leather making factory. I think that's what that's called. So I noticed something that was kind of weird with this. So when you get to leatherware on the tree, you can't produce these things, the leather shoes and the fine handbags, without the fine leather, with the exception of regular old shoes. So the regular old shoes can make, regular old leather can make regular old shoes. Fine leather is leather boots, seal fur, which you don't have any of that action, and then everything else is fine leather and seal fur. So kind of pointless to have the order like this, in my opinion. I would say flop them, but whatever. I can't do that. So leather maker, let's do that right next to our super tailors, I guess. We'll do 3. So we'll keep our eyes on this area. We'll see when our Silkworm Shed is complete. What is this guy here? Oh, this is our bakery from, I think that was last episode we stuck that down here, and I remember saying I didn't like it here. So we could get rid of this. It looks like it's having flour problems right now anyways. So we'll knock that out, and then to fix that flour problem, let's grab a couple more mills. We do only have, well, we have 2 mills going. One of them is on the water, one of them isn't. I'm just going to do another one that's not, maybe we'll do 2. Not on the water, because we have a lot of grains that we can process, so we might as well do that as well. What else? Oh, I had a butcher that I only have the one butcher, and I thought that it would be good to make a couple more. We have a lot of variety of meats nowadays, so I wanted to do that, and we can produce more fats and more soaps and, you know, that whole train. So we'll do that. And this little area is going to get built. It's going to take a minute, so we'll come back. I wanted to show you as well. Oh, our water was getting super low, right? So we are still pretty low, down to 1600. I grabbed a couple reservoirs. So these are going to be in your quality of life tree, and they are right here, clean water. Large amount of drinking water can be produced. So we need that. Needed that pretty badly. I tried putting wells everywhere, in addition to the wells that I put in last episode, and it just isn't cutting it. Not good enough. So I probably will need more wells. I'll probably need more of these things. That's just going to take some time to get there. Oh, and we have a couple more upgrades around town too. So we had a merchant ship that came past, and I had the custom furniture, and the schools needed that for their upgrades. So I went around and I made sure that all of our schools got upgraded to this, so they have increased enrollment. It's 10 additional students, which is awesome. School in itself is 20, so making it 30 is great. Oh, it looks like I missed one, so I can show you. So yeah, these guys right here, custom furnitures. I have 210. Let's select and make the school better. So yeah, I had a ship come by. We can't quite make those yet because we need the fine leather, and that's of course in the works right now. I was hearing a couple little pings of things getting created, so we can come down here and double check. It looks like our silkworm guy got made, and we got mulberry leaves. Mulberry leaves make silkworm cocoons. Textile materials made from white mulberry at the silkworm shed, necessary for making silk. Okay, so you use the silkworm cocoon itself to make the silk. That makes sense. Okay, so we got our clothing factories popping up over here. So let's get some, well, let's check these out first before we jump into that. Let's see, we got some gowns. So those are going to be upgrades for our feeders around town, which we definitely want to do some of that. But see, we need fine leather for all of these things, so we can't quite do that yet. So we'll have to wait a little bit. Luxurious coats. Okay, that's going to require silk and fine leather. We can't do that yet either. And then, of course, this is the more advanced tailoring stuff that we have in here now. And we definitely want to do some of this stuff as well. Let's do down jacket, and we'll do rough clothes. We just need to get some more clothes going. We are at 5 now, and I was seeing messages for people not having any clothes again. So we are running into that issue, and we don't want to have it. So we'll get some workers going in here, and hopefully this is going to be enough. I must have just been slacking, so that's why we need to make some of this stuff. So this says we have 4,900 linen. That's pretty good. We don't have any leather. Wow, okay. A little bit of alpaca wool. No cotton cloth. Okay, so it looks like linen is definitely the way to go. So that means our cotton cloth stuff is not keeping up. I think we have tons of cotton. Let's see. No, I'm not sure where that would be. Is it raw materials? Yeah, raw materials, textile, cotton. Oh yeah, we got tons and tons of that. So we're going to need to make this guy, Weaver's Workshop. And let's put that here. And we'll do a couple more of these because we're going to need them to make a lot more cotton. That's a key piece right now. And we'll build another road out this way. And let's assign some of this stuff. So let's get we got our wheat for flour. Let's do that. And I'm going to do some oats as well. Butcher. We have one of our guys is alpaca right now. We are out of buffalo meat, so we'll do buffalo meat here. And then let's go with goose, because we have some goose. And it looks like that's all of these guys. Okay, so we need leather for fine leather and salt. Yeah, we're going to need more cows. We're going to need more buffalo as well. Make this fine leather action. So it looks like all 3 of these are fine leathers. I don't really want that many. I'm only going to do the 1 for now, I think. I'll turn these off, and we can add some workers here. But we are going to need regular old leather, and I thought we would be good with that. Let's see if we can find it here. Linen. Leather, 0. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Oh, I did get the buffalo and the alpaca moved into corrals here, as you can see. And I've been trying to upgrade into hoes as we go along. We are kind of getting low on iron tools at one point, so I quit upgrading it. But we got enough now. We can do a little bit of that upgrade action for these guys. But we are definitely going to need some more places to get leather. I did see we have some more corrals over here. We can upgrade, or some more pastures over here. We can upgrade 2 corrals. This is going to be a town area. You know, maybe we'll just go down over here and we'll just make a couple more pastures. I was kind of wanting this to be more industrial stuff over here, but we'll get some corrals going over here. Let's do a handful. Okay, that's a good amount. 5 more. Hopefully that's enough. And we are getting quite low on storage space as well. So another thing that I wanted to check out is right here. So I don't really care about durable storage yard or cellar, but what I do want is the stock, because look at this, mountain warehouses. That's pretty cool. With extensive storage cap, must be placed on a hillside, cannot be destroyed. So both of these I want. So we are going to have to, of course, get more development points and get there, but we'll do that. Not this episode. It's going to take a while to get there. So it looks like we got our wearable. Improve the quality of clothes and make them more wearable. Increases durability by 50%. And that's all of these 6 items complete. Got our fine leather. We got our silk. We do need to take our silkworm guys and make them into silk. So we got our weaving workshop. There we go. And we got our cotton guy here. So let's do another one of these things. So if we have the weaving workshop, we'll do another one because we mentioned we need it for our cotton. And if we're going to have some more silky guys, we are going to need some more places to make that stuff. So we'll add in our extra workers. I just want to check to see if we can upgrade anything here. Ooh, steel tools. I only have 200 steel tools. I wonder if I have a cap on 200 for steel tools. I definitely want to remove that. The toolkits, I bought some of these. Now I only have one. I can only do one upgrade, and I'm not going to do it there. We'll just hold off for now. Leather making, so we needed the leather for that. That's why we put the corrals in. And let's go with, well, we have to go with buffalo, right? Because they're the ones that are going to make us leather. I do like the cows as well as the alpacas. The cows, you know, they give us the milk. Oh, but they don't give us leather. I assumed that these guys were all giving us leather. Horses don't give us leather. Ah, okay, so it's only our buffalo that are giving us leather. That's why we don't have anything. Definitely make all of these buffaloes. Got fodder to increase the yield, and we will increase the efficiency with hoes. Since we need to divide up our other buffaloes so we can populate this area. So we'll go over here. Boom, boom. Those are horses. They can't divide into buffalo. Boom, boom. So we'll see how many this does for us. Looks like I need one more. I think I have buffaloes up north a little bit more. Let's see. Yep, we'll divide these guys as well. And that's going to fill up our little corral areas over here. So that will hopefully get us a more substantial amount of leather coming in. And that's just going to take a minute to do so. In this little slot of land right over here, it looks like we can do a big old warehouse. Nice. And we'll do another littler one. We are going to have to swap these out for those better warehouses eventually. That's going to take a minute to get there, like I had mentioned before. So we can't quite do that yet. But we're doing great. We got a lot of stuff coming in. And it looks like it's cotton for now. And we'll make this into additional worker as well. Oh, and it looks like our butchers are saying lack of raw materials for goose. And buffalo? Yeah, that's fine. I knew the buffalo was low. But the goose surprised me because I didn't think we had any kind of goose anything ever. Let's take a quick peek here. We got goose zero goose meat, huh? Oh, there we go. Okay, just took a second to get there. All right, so that's getting worked. I mean, we do have 122 labor, so I guess I was expecting things to go a little bit quicker than that, but that's okay. That's fine. We're definitely running out of space here. We have this whole block of land left, but that's about it. I wanted to do a little bit more housing in here, and we wanted to do a little bit more housing over here, but that's all. So it's kind of, I don't know, I guess we are progressing pretty far. We don't have a ton of stuff left to learn. Cans, that's going to be a whole nother thing. It takes the salt and the sugar that we worked on the last episode and makes it into canned stuff. The mining stuff we've done a little bit in. Oh, I guess we're doing okay. The space will be enough, I think. I'm definitely gonna go bigger next time, just because I don't want to run out of space, or feel like I am, I guess. Quality of life stuff. So I thought this was interesting. You can get this heating guy, and it looks like it's an AOE heater. So it consumes domestic fuel to heat the buildings in the area. So I thought that was really interesting. I'm wondering if that's going to, well, it's probably better than just heating it with the domestic fuel like we have been doing, but I thought that was kind of interesting. And villas, so we can upgrade our luxurious houses into villas and then into luxury boarding houses. Actually, this is an upgrade for the regular boarding houses. So that's interesting. So villa is the next tier of housings. It looks like 6x4, and that's unfortunate because everything else is 4x4, and so it looks like luxurious houses are going to be where we stop for the most part, except for maybe in one of these areas I had mentioned just a bit ago. And to upgrade our health, we got the hospital here and the pharmacy. We haven't done these yet. We could definitely do so very soon. Again, waiting on development points, and we still have naked people running around, so we'll get that figured out. These areas are built and operational now. I think that's gonna wrap this one up. So thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you on the next episode of Settlement Survival.